I get a moment of your time. Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, to your favorite tunes, Straight Out the Trunk. They got what you want, Get your body go to sleep when you brush your teeth. When you first wake up, turn the radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Straight out the trunk.
What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Bank of the Name, Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Got another dope-ass interview with another dope-ass artist. Today we got Carson in the house. You feel me? We got Eban Jackson in the house. You feel me? Greatness over everything.
G.O.E is in the
You dig? What it do, sir? Hey, man. This is like your third, fourth time with me, man. I love this shit. You feel me? Hey, I love how our relationship started. You feel me? We was two people just grinding from the top. You feel me? Shout out TK. He put us in the studio. I wasn't even a rapper. I was just there with the homie that was rapping. You feel me? Supo and Vonnie Ocho, you dig? And Eban Jackson over here. He was by CMG Sos back in the day. You feel me? Sos. He was rapping. I'm like, who is this little nigga rapping? You dig? He tall as shit. I'm like, this nigga tall as fuck and he rapping. And ever since then, we've been locked in. And he been elevating his career ever since. And that's probably at least, I'm going to say, 5 years ago, I'm going to say. You feel me? You know, yeah. So we 5 years plus deep in this shit. So what do you do, man? How's it going? You know, welcome. Happy New Year and all that shit. You feel me? It's 2025 now. We here. What's up?
Man, this is what's happening.
How you feeling? You got new music coming and all that, you know?
Man, it was a year last year.
I feel like you rebranded yourself a lot last year.
We rebranded basically end of 2022. And then it kind of rolled us into 2023, and then basically it was just getting everything in order, and just kind of like re-strategizing, and just kind of figuring out exactly how I wanted to come anew, and what I wanted to do differently, and putting some new pieces together. I got my brother as my manager now. I got a few more moving pieces that's going on now, and like I said, it was really just like, all right, let's get this new start going. And now we all everything's in alignment, and shoot, we about to hit the streets hard again.
What made you that decision to bring family into the management field?
I mean, nobody wins with the family feuds. It was just one of those easy things because it's like you want to have people in your circle that want to see you succeed and have you at their best interest. At the end of the day, and it's just like bro's like, man, I want to help. Like, how can I help? And there may be things that may adjust and may switch around or whatever the case is. But again, having people that's in your circle that's around and they moving with you that, like I said, have your best interest when you can't see something that's wrong or something. Somebody can be like, hey, yo, look, like this ain't it, or hey, man, like you need to go ahead and step this up. This need to go ahead. Like it's been plenty of times where he done pushed me, you know what I'm saying? Been like, hey, like you ain't recording nothing, like you ain't been doing nothing. So it's like, like I said, having that positive reinforcement.
And you need those people need those people on your team behind your back.
Exactly.
Because they gonna speak for you in rooms that you're not even in yet.
Exactly, and that's what he does a great job at. So, again, it was just like I said, a simple piece of the puzzle to kind of put in, and then shoot, like I said, now it's all gas, no brakes.
To be honest, when I first seen him, and I was like, this nigga CMG Sos, one nigga Sos over here got a fucking bodyguard and shit. Because this nigga just be walking the roof. You feel me? This big, like big chest coming out, like what it do type shit. I'm like, man, do I have to speak to him and talk to him now? Like, so I was like, yo, we got a bodyguard type shit. I'm like, hey, he doing it.
That's good. I love that.
You feel me? You are from Carson, California. Is it Del Amo? Are you from Del Amo, Carson? Like, is there other cities in Carson? Harbor City?
So Harbor City, not Carson. Harbor City is Harbor City. But Carson is, I mean, it's kind of broke up. I grew up like right outside of Del Amo. Like Del Amo is like the actual neighborhood that's over there. But I played ball. Del Amo Park, Anderson Park, like all of that's right there. And that community of Carson is basically what I represent. So
from growing up right now into who you are today, how has Carson like changed?
Oh man, like just like. In like just structure wise, I remember when I was going, like that was right when they was building the StubHub Center.
Okay.
And now they got the the In and Out over there now. There's just the Carson Mall is they kind of changing it a little bit, putting some more like new stuff in there, and like the Canes and all of that stuff over there. Like none of that was over there before. So that right there, just how what they're putting there, and like how the city is just changing and evolving in itself. And then just as far as just the community, like the community always been good. Still active, still a lot of stuff going on the inside, but it's moving just like everything else.
All right, gentrification. Are they moving niggas out and bringing in white folk?
I mean, it's always been one of those communities that's been kind of mixed. Okay. So you see it here and there, but
I like that. Okay, all right, because then. Inglewood right now.
Oh,
they
ain't
kicking everybody out, moving new people in, and it's just like, hold on, this ain't the old Inglewood people used to. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
We got four stadiums that felt like in Inglewood, right? Man, less than a mile away from each other.
Less than a mile away,
yeah. I'm from the Valley. We always get gentrification. You feel me? There's always moving pieces everywhere. So. Yeah, I want to get into that political field to know where them red lines is being drawn at, so we can start moving those.
Yeah.
Like I said, mentioned before, you was before named CMG Sos. You switched your name to Eban Jackson. Why the switch?
I just wanted to be more original. Honestly, at the end of the day, CMG Sos was definitely, a phase in my life. Definitely was one of those things that I thought was gonna last and everything, but like. I feel like every artist at one point in time, like it's like, okay, like it's time to do something different. It's like, okay, like I'm growing up. Like that was, like I said, one phase of me, that was when I was younger, that was when I had, different goals and different aspirations and stuff like that. But now that I've, gotten into my older years, my more manly years, it's like, man, like I can't keep doing childish things, So I was like, man, I want to come original and I want to, use my name because my name is unique in itself. So it was like, why not use the the God-given name that you got, and don't nobody else got it. So we went on ahead and did that, and shoot, like I said, another little piece of the puzzle that kind of just fell in.
Trevor, you was about to get unfollowed on social media, nigga. I'm like, who the fuck is this Eban Jackson nigga following me? Like, I had to go on the page and this shit, because when you go through the stories, you see all these name changes. I'm like, who is this person?
Right,
like unfollow. I don't know that nigga. I don't know. Oh, Sauce nigga. All right, word.
Like that.
I fucks with it. Growing up, who had that better playlist? Your mom or your pops?
That's a great one right there.
Because I know, doing some research, your pops was a 90s underground hip-hop artist. We don't talk about that, but like, who had a better playlist, your mom or your pops?
I would have to say my dad.
Your dad?
I had to say my dad. My mom had the bangers, though, because my mom and my auntie, they was the one always riding together. So passing the aux back and forth. Well, it wasn't the aux back then. It was the
cassette tapes, right?
The mix CD.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get into that. But, yeah, so my mom definitely had some bangers, but Pops had the playlist for sure.
What was Pop playing? What was he banging?
Mariah Carey.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Mariah Carey.
Yes, sir.
He had the slow jams.
Yeah, he had the R&B playlist going, mixing a little rap. Like I said, the mix CD used to be crazy. And he used to have the little Jetta. The Jetta with the Bose sound system and all that. So, yeah.
If y'all don't know, y'all should go look at Jetta.
Yeah.
All right, so your pops was 90s underground hip hop artist. Can you talk about what you see growing up with him? Was he around like the Tupacs, Dr. Dre's, and shit like that? How did that inspire you to be who you are today?
I want to say when he started really, or when I actually started seeing him really go, it was more like around like that Mac 10, Ice Cube kind of like era. But it was cool. It was just, it was shocking to hear, you feel me? Because you just like, oh, dang, like, that's my pops, at the end of the day. But, definitely something that, like I said, like, it was just kind of like an eye-opener. And I was just like, dang, like, if he could do it, I could do it.
Okay.
And, I was already, like, super duper, in the music. And, at that point, that's when I had, found out, listening to Jay-Z. And then, like, Jay-Z kind of started being my favorite rapper. And, like, just studying him and everything, is as far as that went. And I was just like, well, shoot, like, let me see what is good. So then that's when I just started, like, as a kid, just writing little shit. I had, like, a couple notebooks, full of just crazy ass raps.
Did you ever go to him and show your pops?
Nah. It wasn't until like I actually started recording and like really started like getting into it where I was like, hey, you want to hear this, or you know what I'm saying, like, oh, come to the studio. Like, and I remember one time I was working with Chris the Glove, one of like Dr. Dre's producers, and that's in his camp, and he pulled up to the studio. We was over in Atlantic in Hollywood. He pulled up, he sat in the session, kind of kicked it and everything. So that was just another surreal moment kind of in the whole process. Like, yeah, like this is what you're supposed to be doing,
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, your fucking website is hard as fuck.
I appreciate
like
that, bro.
Like the trap.
I appreciate
like
that.
Going in there, I'm like, whoever designed it, I need the contact, because I need a new website
that.
this year, 2025. Because I went in that motherfucker, I'm like, this is hard. It's virtual and shit. Like, it make me seem like I'm in a museum or in the trap house. I can use a little joystick and move around and shit like that. Where did that come from? Where did that creativity come from?
Man, we just happened to stumble upon somebody that was kind of advanced in that arena, and he was like, man, like this is something that a lot of people are trying to do, and a few people are doing it right now, so you could be one of the first people that's kind of doing it. And once he pitched that idea, we like, well, shoot, like I said, this is a whole rebrand, like, so we trying to do something new, do something different. So it was just like, hey, let's press it out, let's see what it's looking like. Came out, and we was like, oh yeah, throw that on the site, and then from there.
Oh man, you could do. I feel like you can do so much content with that. Like we're coming into the AI realm and everything like that, and just the scam tap on the phone type shit. So even I feel like with your website, if you put on like those Google goggles or some shit like that, like you can really be into some shit like that. So go check out his motherfucking website. That shit is amazing. What's the where they follow it? What's that?
EbanJackson.com.
EbanJackson.com.
Simple like that.
So
you just gotta type my name.
Hey, nigga, I'm telling you, I'm like, this is amazing. Remember me of like going home at Grand Theft Auto, dog.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, I went to every motherfucking thing on the wall, and like, yo. So even you have to, you had your merch, you had your pictures, you had the music on there. I'm like, this is different.
Yeah.
So if y'all need to get a website, if you're an artist, content creator, anything like that, get a website. Check his website out first, though. That shit's motherfucking hard.
Check it out.
Hard. What's up with your music in 2024?
Man, so again,
because I'm looking, I'm like, I'm looking, I'm like 2023, 2022, 2021, 2024, nigga, this is a whole year. Where we at?
So that was part of the process, and like I said, the rebranding and just trying to go in a new direction. I didn't do nothing, so that's why I was kind of like, all right, like let me leave a little something out there, because I know people that are following me, my real fans, they want to hear something. I did a lot of freestyles last year. Still was doing some shows. So I was still moving around, still doing my thing, but didn't really drop too much music, and that was one of the things I was like, we're not doing that in 2025. So like I said, now that everything's in alignment and we got everything going, we about to open the floodgates. Did
you feel like a little relief of not releasing any music, or did you feel like a build up, like, I need to get out there? Was just like, I could just relax and just see the scene out real quick, and I'm gonna come back in 2025. It
was mixed emotions, because I was definitely like, man, I want to drop. But at the same time, I was studying Russ, for a little bit, and him telling me about, or him telling the people about his process and how he just made a lot of songs, and that was always part of my strategy, was making a lot of songs, so I wouldn't have to just be like, oh, I made this song, let me drop this song. And it's just like, that's all you got. You want to have stuff to, fall back on and keep it in front of the people and everything. Like, you don't want it to be a point of you just stopping. So it actually gave me time to, like I said, build back up the catalog. And, like I said, just, kind of load the guns up.
How many songs would you say you recorded in 2024?
I recorded probably back at least like 200 songs.
Hey.
So at least like 200.
That's work.
And that was just in 2024. And then I still had unreleased songs from like 2023, 2022 that I had never dropped. So
that's dope. That's dope. That's work. That's work ethic. Like, how did you calm your ego down from not dropping the song? Because artists got egos like a motherfucker, and they be like, oh, they see somebody getting some shine and shit. Like, man, my shit way harder than that. I could drop that shit right now. And like, how did you like calm your ego and find that balance?
It was, like I said, it was just trusting the process. At the end of the day, it's just like, I know the level that I want to be on, and with that being said, it comes with a certain type of preparation. So you got to just, like I said, stay down and wait your time. And that was one thing that I've always been, real upfront and personal about. It's just like I said, like running my race at the end of the day. It's like it's not about what everybody else doing. You congratulate everybody. We all are almost really a tight-knit circle anyway, so we seeing each other out and we celebrating each other's wins and everything, and it's just like when your time come, your time gonna come.
Facts. You graduated from Lincoln University with a degree in psychology.
Yes, sir.
How are you using that degree in psychology with your career in music?
Right now we're working on implementing some after school programs and doing some some sports kind of camps and everything as such. That was another thing that I did last year as well too. I got certified in my personal training.
Oh, that's dope.
That's also another thing that we come
Greatness
to the
over
community
everything
with.
fitness.
So that's another thing that I wanted to give back to the community, kind of touch some people in the fitness industry as well. So I haven't really put a lot on the psychology major, but with that being another piece to the puzzle, it'll fall in place at some point.
What was the steps to get that certification for personal training?
Some good studying, some good hours, and it was just one of those things again. Like I was working out super heavy.
You had to take a test,
like
and
I
all
said,
that?
yeah, I had to take a test. And real quick, real easy, and then I got a couple other certifications as well. Pain-free performance, so that's another one. That's pretty solid as well. So yeah, just like I said, just another field that I'm kind of putting my toes in, just getting more information and everything as well too. So
fucks with that. Lincoln University, you was a black quarterback.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? What's your thoughts right now on college NIL deals?
Ooh, man, I got a little cousin right now that's literally in the middle of everything. He actually just hit the portal as well. It's a great opportunity, man. It's a great opportunity. Like it's already been a business, and I feel like it's good now that younger athletes starting younger are able to kind of be introduced to that business side of the game, because at the end of the day is you play, but you got to understand what's your long-term goal. Like, yeah, your long-term goal is to get to the league and it's to play and it's to be this player, but you're only gonna be able to play football for so long.
Yes,
and so if you're able to establish yourself and you can have your game, be the reason why you're making so many, dollars early on, you just setting yourself up, earlier. So it's just like I said, it's a great opportunities for these young guys, and I'm excited to see, how it really affects them, and when things are really getting to move and seeing what their future plans are, once the NIL deals is done and they get to the league and they're actually able to do something in the world. I
love the NIL deals because it gives them a business, like you said, a business mindset. Also, we're creating young black millionaires,
Exactly.
and it's showing kids like, I can actually do something and make some money off of what I love to do. Like all the time I'm getting yelled at by my moms or some shit, get your ass up and go to the gym or whatever, as a kid. Or dad pops make like let's go run, let's go work out. Hit them weights.
Give them a reason.
There's a reason now. Like kids can see like I can work out for that. I can do that. I can pay my mom's bills in college. When back in the day,
in high school, really.
Yeah, in high school, really. Yeah, like, I just seen a clip where they say in the next couple of years, a lot of kids are going to start going to junior colleges and getting NIL deals versus trying to go to D1s and just go from junior college to the portal to a bigger college.
Yeah, they saying that they're not going to count the 2 years that you do in junior college. So basically, you'll be able to transfer with all your eligibility. So I mean, if you do it right, going to a JUCO, you could come fresh out of high school. You could gray shirt. I wouldn't burn my red shirt at JUCO because you might need that in that next year. But again, that's 2 years. So now you done waited a year. You play your 2 years. Now you go to your university. If you need to, sit a year, get, familiar with the playbook, whatever.
Get stronger.
Come on, man. So now you got basically 4 years before you actually start your 4 years.
This niggas be 25 playing their freshman.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And people are gonna have a better opportunity to get their degrees as well.
Very true.
And to be extended education. Because I'm sure, like with that, you're gonna have to, still take classes and
of course,
you still gotta be a student. So
of course, that's what I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. All right. I'm gonna say Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson?
Ooh, Michael Vick.
Michael Vick?
Only because I'm old school.
Okay, I like that.
Only because I'm old school. I fuck with Lamar though. Lamar nice. But
there wouldn't be no Lamar if there was no Mike.
Mike ran so Lamar could sprint.
All right, facts. What's your thoughts right now on the evolution of the black quarterback?
I love it. I love it, man. Especially being a guy that was in the mix and was in that black quarterback realm and going through some different politics and different situations. It just is a testament to the many of us out there that's trying to be that guy, and it takes a certain guy to be that, and I just commend everybody that's out there doing it and that's succeeding, and got Cam Ward and different guys like that. Even though Travis Hunter's not a quarterback, but just all these black athletes, man. I just love to see it, man. Like guys is really chasing after their dreams and they get into it. So it's like, man, just keep it going and just do the right thing at the end of the day.
When you was playing quarterback, what came with it? Like, what did it come with? Because you can't fuck up like just like the white quarterback. You have to be almost damn near perfect.
It come with. I mean, it come with some politics. I mean, at the end of the day, and it's just. I mean, quarterback in itself is a position that, like I said, it takes a certain guy. Like you have to have a certain character, you have to have a certain type of grit, and you have to have a certain type of leadership, to even be in that position. So I mean, if you can't even knock those down, you ain't gonna go too far anyway. So, and I just feel like, it's more so not necessarily where you're at. I feel like the politics is more so when you start trying to get into those, like you said, those D1 situations and stuff like that. It's been a lot better now. Like I said, it's a lot of us, so the competition is, thick, and what I'm saying. It's just one of those things. Like I said, you just find your situation and you kind of do what you do your thing there. So, like I said, I'm still commending those guys, man, because it's tough.
I feel like sports is all about the situation you're in.
You're put in, because you might be a great player, but put in a bad situation, and your whole confidence and game just don't
replicate with everything that's going on. And you're like, fuck that. And they like, man, what happened? Like, man, I was in this bad situation. Yeah. Or if you go to a new situation, like, man, I just came from a bad situation. This nigga thought he was sorry. This nigga's actually pretty fucking good.
Right.
You just got to put the right coordinator with him, right defense with him, running quarterback, receivers, all that.
Yeah. Yep.
Cannabis brand smoking on stank. What's up with that? What's
smoking on stank? We still around. The delivery is still going.
Okay.
Delivery's still going. Like I said, that was just another one of those things that we was just kind of getting in order and still trying to attack, but working on trying to get into some shops now. So we may be in a shop near you real soon.
I love that. Are you testing the weed, growing it yourself? Like, are you like, yo, I need to put this little plant, this seed with that seed?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't even have the time to be that intricate with it. But it's definitely one of those things that our team's taking care of, and they're curating all of that, and it's definitely a little, like I said, something that's on the up and up.
All right. G.O.E Fitness, dog. You, like you said, this past year you got your certification. I've been seeing you've been working out some of the homegirls, getting their body right. Shout out Nico. You feel me?
Shout out Nick Yard.
You feel me? What some tips would you give somebody that's struggling to work out? Like, say somebody that's struggling to work out or afraid to go to the gym. What would be something like the first month or first week to month, like exercises to do? I know the mindset. You have to give them the mindset is number one, is key. But or just starting is key. I feel like just get in there. Like, what is some advice you would tell somebody who is struggling to get up into the fitness world and just care about their health?
Consistency. That's the biggest thing. As long as you can really stay consistent and you build those days up. It's 30 days to make it a habit, 90 days to make it a lifestyle, right? So how I tell people is just keep going in. Even if it's like you starting off and you just walking first, all right, you coming in, you walking, you turn that walk now to a jog. Now you turn that jog into, getting on the Stairmaster. Whatever your progression is gonna be. I definitely, as a coach, I do advise to get a coach if you're somebody that like has no idea how to move about and you just like, dang, like I want to do these things, but I don't necessarily know how to do it. I would say get a coach for a month and just, like I said, figure out the organization of how to work out and make sure that you're doing everything the right way, because that's one thing that deters a lot of people is they hurt themselves. So when you got that in the back of your mind, like, oh, I don't want to hurt myself, you're preventing yourself from actually getting better, or like actually wanting to take that next step in doing some strength training or like some actual weightlifting. And another thing as well, like I said, along with the consistency, like I said, is just not being too hard on yourself. You know, like it takes time for your body to adjust. You only lose about 2% in body fat, and you go up or go down like 2% in skeletal muscle mass if you're actually consistent throughout a month. So that 2% may look like what you want it to be. It may not look like what you want it to be. But again, it's the consistency that you stack up on. So now you got 2% throughout 12 months. Now you're looking at dropping back basically like 24% in your body fat now. And so like now at the end of the year, you look like a totally different person because you stayed consistent. And then like I said, it's about like I said, it ranges on how serious you are. If you're not gonna take it serious, that 2% could be 1%. It could be no percent. You may not lose nothing. But at the same time, if you're going super hard and you own it, that 2% can be 5% some months. You know what I'm saying? It could be 4% some months. So like I said, man, it's all about consistency and stacking those days up. That's all I do, and I encourage people to just stay at it, even if it's not with a coach, even if it's just like I said, you're just getting into it. Just start stacking up those days, and it'll pay off.
Very true. Facts. Oh, dog. I think 2024. Like, why is it so easy to gain weight but so hard to lose weight? Like,
it's funny, and it's the food, really.
It's always
really
it's nothing but the food.
Really
it's
the
nothing
food.
but the food.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know. Yeah.
And it's hard, and one thing that I always preach is moderation. Because at the end of the day, like, we got one life to live, so you're not finna just cut out all the foods that you like to eat, but you can't overindulge. So that's one thing.
I think that's what I did in 2024 was overindulge in things I love. You feel me? Like, I started putting nacho cheese on my hot Cheetos.
Yeah. See, that's a little bit too far.
That nigga shit. Big back, like a motherfucker. Don't know why. 2 times a week type shit. Maybe 3 on the fat nigga shit. You feel me?
Yeah. See?
Don't know why.
And you're not working out either, right?
Oh no, I'll work out.
Well, I mean, when you was doing that, you wasn't working out.
I was working out.
Okay,
I work out in the morning. Then
okay.
I do that shit late night or late night.
See,
that's what it is.
Yeah, late night.
My late night munchies. That's what it is, man. I need to smoke and go to sleep. You feel me? Not wake.
or just change the meal.
Change the meal. True. And now you need to have a meal, man. That's what it is.
Or you could do that too.
That's what it is.
You don't want to starve yourself.
I'm gonna go back on my. I do be doing like 30-day fasts and shit like that.
Okay.
I do water fast. I do the water fast. The fruit water salad shit. Or just the water, straight water. That's the real challenge right there. Is that water fast. Like, I did that shit for a week one time and I was going crazy.
I believe it.
But the first meal I had was so lovely.
I bet. You came back strong.
Yeah, you already know. All right, these 3 words: CEO, artist, coach.
Yes, sir.
What's in which order?
In that order.
In that order?
In that order right there.
CEO, artist, coach. How do you balance those 3?
They balance themselves. It's one of those things where it's just, everything is playing its role. Like I said, everything is scheduled. I'm not missing nothing from either one of those. And at the end of the day, the biggest part is that I'm the CEO. I'm the head man of everything.
I like that. Well, you are the CEO of your life. CEO, you are the art. Okay, you right, my nigga. You right.
Jackson.
Eban Jackson. I got to name my last question. 1 EP and 1 rollout. Which one would you redo and why?
Ooh, hey, that's a fucking question right there. You know what? I would do that first album that I did, the CMG Cunningham.
Why?
And I just feel like I said, it was one of my early projects. A lot of great music on there, but again, I wasn't versed enough in the marketing, in the the ads, in rollout strategy. And there's more people out there than just the people that you see every day and that you're trying to get to be. That's one thing that I definitely have learned in just my whole process of life at this point is like the people that are closest to you, like, yes, they are going to support, but those aren't the people that are going to be your biggest supporters. Facts. You feel me? It's the motherfucker that's in New York that you don't know from that you could walk by 8 times and never realize, never look at, never talk to. That's gonna be your biggest fan. So
you buy your CD, your merchandise, show up to your show, meet and greet,
all of that. So you gotta get to those people. You gotta find those people in the world. And they out there, and everybody likes what they like. So it's about getting out there, and that's why a lot of these people end up, being the stars that they are is because they're able to reach those people that they looking for. So I would say that one. Yeah, CMJ Cunningham, we come out the gate strong. You feel me? That was the first one.
I like that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start asking.
But he delivered what the people really wanted to hear from him and been dying to hear from him. And it's just like I said, when you get put in those right situations, he had Mustard on there, and Mustard was killing the beats as well. Great producer. It was chef's kiss, man.
After hearing it, what track would you see yourself on?
Hey man, I'm not even gonna lie.
I can see GNX.
What's crazy? I could see myself on Man in the Garden.
Oh.
I could see myself on Man in the Garden. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. I was talking to my mans about that too. I was we might get a Man in the Garden freestyle.
That's hard. Okay.
We might get a Man in the Garden freestyle.
Yeah, release that. Release that. Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
I deserve it all.
Yeah, you do. We all do deserve it all. All right. I got three significant LA staples who all passed away. I want you to rate them 1 through 3 and give you why they give you some influence.
Okay.
Kobe, Nipsey, and Draco.
Ooh. Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Kobe first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Kobe at my 1.
Yes.
Reason why I put Kobe at my 1 is because I'm an athlete at the end of the day, and I definitely learned a lot of my competitive nature from watching Kobe, and the tenacity that it takes to be a great. Mm-hmm. So that definitely is why Kobe is at the 1.
By example.
Yep. I'm gonna put Nip at the 2. Because basically just his influence, and just coming from a different type of lifestyle and showing that just because you live a certain way at this point, don't mean that you can't change, and don't mean that you can't turn into a different direction, and that you can't use your platform to give back to your community.
Facts.
So just being that community figure and somebody that's really authentic in themselves, and can be themselves in a room. I really get that up to Nipsey, so that's why he's at the 2. Draco, of course, obviously at the 3. But I definitely think he's another guy. Like I said, huge influence. Definitely, brings a different style. It just shows, like I said, another piece of originality. And just being comfortable in yourself. And it's just like no matter what everybody else saying, no matter what the politics are, whatever the case is, you can turn that into your own opportunity.
I love that. That's facts. All 3 of them staples out here in LA, man. They all paved the ways for themselves and for others after they have left this earth. 2025 goals. Are we doing singles or EPs? Album?
Man,
what are we doing?
EPs, man.
EPs.
We dropping projects all year, man. We got a project dropping on Friday, 17th. So we got first project of the year is dropping. And from what it's looking like and how it's really scheduled out, we should have one every month.
Ooh.
We should have one every month.
With this project that's dropping now, how many songs we got? Is it all just Eban Jackson? Is there features? Who's producing on it?
Mm-hmm. So we got 7 tracks. We got some great features on there. Richer Than Before.
Richer Than Before.
Richer Than Before. And the reason why I named it Richer Than Before is because, like I said, now with the rebrand and just me being where I'm at now, like I'm richer in mindset. What I'm saying, richer in just status. Richer in just my process of, like I said, just being a man, just where I'm at. Like I'm just in a different spot.
No, I love that.
I love that. So
Richer Than Before.
So we got I got my boy Casino Mike on there. I always got to throw Mike on there. I actually got a joint with One Take J. Dropping on there. The whole project except for one song is produced by my boy Bart. Okay. Bart's here. And then I threw Used to It on there. That's produced by my boy Gully Honcho. So it's definitely a through and through West Coast tape for sure. Majority of them is just solo songs, but like I said, I got a couple of those hard features, and again, I'm still sprinkling. You never know. I may have sprinkled something in there from 2022, and you don't even know it. So like I said, it's just gonna be fun. Like I said, just really seeing what the people react and how they take in the music.
Can't wait, nigga. I can't wait to hear some new music.
I know it. I'll be tired when I hear people play the old shit.
And we was playing some old shit.
Like,
hold on, nigga. Let me get the ops, nigga. What's the Bluetooth? Here's that new. You feel me? Eban Jackson. All right, we got a game. I got a game right here. It's my. I'm a betting type of nigga. I'm a parlay type of man.
Yeah.
So this is called over and under. You feel me? Over and under in 2024 of your purchases.
Okay.
All right. Over or under in 2024, 10K on weed. Over or under?
Ooh, over.
Over. All right. 2024, over or under 12K on jewelry.
Under.
Under.
Yeah.
All right. Over or under 2024, 5K in the strip club.
Under. Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't have nothing for no hoes.
Over or under 2024, 2K on fast food.
Oh yeah, under. Yeah. I was ducked off, man.
I'm just saying. I'm seeing he's a workout person. I'm seeing how much fast food he was eating. All right.
I probably almost scratched it, but I ain't gonna. I be having my big back tongue.
Over or under 2024, 3K on protein powder.
Oh, over. Hey, tell them swipe that shit. Hey, look, this is what real quick. I will suggest if you do decide to work out and you want to do your protein shakes and all that, go to Costco. It's gonna hit you for a little bit more, but you're gonna get way more for that little. You know what I'm saying? It's like $60 for the big bag, but that big bag gonna last you longer.
Facts.
Then you just going to like Target
or
the
GNC store.
Yeah. Go to Costco.
All right, last one. Over or under 2024, 1K on cologne.
Ooh, over.
Ladies, you smell good, ladies. He smell good over there.
Over.
You feel me?
Good bond number 9.
Living. All right, what's the 2025 affirmation you got?
Ooh, stay the course.
Stay the course. I love that.
Stay the course. We right there, man. Like I said, it's just, like I said, it's funny because I'm like one of those people where, like, even though I didn't do too much last year, even though I was still moving around, like, people are still like, hey, like, what's up? So it's like, like I said, because the people are still like, what's going on? Like, it's like, they looking for you, brother.
No, they are. They waiting.
They looking for you, brother.
That's a good feeling, though, too. Especially when you ain't dropped nothing like that and you pop out and niggas showing you that love, like, nigga, good to see you, like, where that music at, though. Because I definitely, like, what up, nigga? Yeah. Where that music at, nigga? I need something new from you. I got to see if you still doing it, you know? And doing this interview is fucking dope because you won the Education is Key challenge we did with Straight Up Trunk Radio, Education is Key, the Corner Store, and Eargasmic Media, and people still voted for you having the best verse out of all the contestants that participated. You feel me?
That was a great platform too, and that was a lot of good talent in that as well too. So kudos to everybody that I met there, and I just appreciate that opportunity.
We're gonna keep doing that again this year for sure. But you're not dropping no music, not being out like that, but you doing that and dropping it on social media and motherfuckers voting for you. Is like nigga, that's a testimony of like nigga, you on the right path.
Right,
you feel me? And they like, nigga, where's your music? We missed you.
Right.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we need that music.
Nah, yeah, hey, facts, man. I gotta get the people what they want.
Yeah. You need give the people what you want.
Yeah, gotta get the people what they want.
Situations listening to, give them what they want.
Yeah, nah, facts. And hopefully we got some other stuff going on too. I was at the session with Mike and Keys as well too. So we did a couple tracks over there. So
nice.
Hopefully we hear some stuff back from them. So like I said, man, like we in the mix.
Is there any producer or artist that you want to work with this year?
Ooh,
like
man,
being intentional to want to work with.
I want to work with everybody that's willing to work, man. Like I'm one of those people that's like, if we can make it make sense, let's make it make sense. Like I said, with me not dropping, I know some artists are probably like, all right, let's see what this dude is. There's still a little proving ground that needs to be established. You feel me? So, like I said, again, running my lane, those features is gonna come. Like I said, I got my one track with my boy Jay. That's gonna drop. My boy Casino Mike. I got some other stuff coming with Ocho real soon too as well. Triz. You know, I got some shit with Triz on the way too as well.
I gotta hear that. That's
so
like I
said, man, everything is falling in its place. We just dropped the shit with Vonnie. You know, he just dropped his shit on his album. You know, so like I said, man, like everybody that I'm supposed to be working with, I'm working with, and everybody that I'm going to work with is going to happen.
It's going to happen. So I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
You ain't putting no pressure on it. It's alignment. You know, it's going to work out.
Yeah.
I fucks with that. Hey, where they follow you at? Where they get your music at? Shout out that website again because that shit's fucking dope again. The fucking virtual trap. Check that shit out.
Man, please, man. You can follow me. Everything is Eban Jackson. That's simple. EBAN Jackson, just like that. The website is www.ebanjackson.com. Like I said, we on all social media platforms, all music outlets, YouTube, all of that. Eban Jackson. Go ahead, type that in, man.
Hey, it's your boy Bankhead the Name, Straight Trunk Radio. Make sure you follow us, SODTR_. Make sure you follow me personally, Bankhead _ the name, StraightTrunkRadio.com, Straight Out the Trunk Radio TV, SODTR, all that, you feel me? But once again, thank you to all the first responders.
Thank you.
Thank you to all the donations, the people that are busting their ass, busting their putting their hard-earned money into other people's pockets, putting clothes on their backs, all that, because it's needed. These wildfires out here in California and LA is crazy. It's still going on. It's containment, but it's not contained, but they say, but who knows? But shout out to all the firefighters, the first responders, the police, the sheriffs, all the donation centers, all the blood drives, all the people that's giving back to the people that in need, because it's needed right now.
Very needed.
And they feel your love. The city of LA feels the love right now. And just want to say to everybody that's out of state, you can still come and donate too. Just find a donation center out here in LA and you can ship it. Just want to say thank you once again. My man Eban Jackson pulling up, you dig?
You know what it
shout
is.
out my man Red Eye behind the motherfucking camera. Hey, shout out Education is Key.
Yeah.
Corner Store LA, Eargasm Media, you feel me? Straight Trunk Team, we out this thing, man. Straight Trunk Radio, we out. Eban Jackson.
Yes, sir. Grace in the building.